Hello everyone and welcome to another flight featuring the Airbus A350. We are flying the Ethiopian Airlines today from Johannesburg OR Tambo International Airport to its home base in that is Bole Airport in Addis Ababa. It's going to be 5 hours or so flight, which is nice and short. We are on VATSIM today. I hope that the controllers can stay online until our departure. But seeing the time here, I would not hold my breath. But never fear, we have BeyondATC to fill the role should it need to. As you can see, the aircraft is being refueled. Catering services just completed now, so we have partially set up. So let's just hop into the cockpit and review our operational flight plan. Okay, so here we are in the cockpit and let's quickly have a look at our OFB. So Ethiopian 808 is our call sign for today from OR Tambo to Bole International, that's Addis Ababa. Cost index of 20, flight level 410 is going to be our final cruise level today, and we are going to ignore that step descent. Then block fuel is going to be 33.5 tons of fuel, which includes an extra 1,000 kilos just for the weather along the route, as we will see later. And then in terms of the passengers, we are taking 267 with some 6.7 tons of cargo, and that's going to give us our takeoff weight of 200.8 tons once you add the 3.5 kilos of fuel. Then in terms of the routing, runway 3 left is the one in use and filed VAZU 3 Alpha departure, and then as filed, and then our arrival is going to be runway 07 right via Rudol 1 Alpha arrival over into Addis Ababa. And then in terms of the weather information for the airports, we are looking at Johannesburg OR Tambo International. We have some few clouds, temperature 20, QNH 1020, so not really anything noteworthy here. We have cover cake conditions. And we have Addis Ababa as our destination for today with some few clouds over there as well. Temperature is 15 degrees, a bit cold, and QNH is 1027. Diradawa is going to be our alternate today, but with the weather the way it is into Addis Ababa, I don't think we are going to need to go there. Then we can have a look at the routing, and as you can see, we have a couple of CBs between 400 and 390. It looks like we are probably going to fly over it, seeing that we are probably going to be at flight level 410, but we did take an extra 1,000 kilos of fuel just in case that they are going to show up on our weather radar and we are going to have to fly around them. So as you heard, passengers are already starting to board, which means we want to switch on our APU. Refueling is completed, so let's do that and do the engine fire test and switch on the APU bleed on. Then our FMS is fully set up for now. We haven't asked our controller for the clearance yet, but everything is pretty much entered into the FMS, including takeoff performance as well. So let's just go ahead and ask for ATIS information here. So nothing, huh? Let's see, none. There we go. So information Victor is current. Expect seats and stars. Zone VMC, arrival 3 right, departure 3 left, clearance, delivery frequency is 118.1. 118.1. We can tune to that already. And aircraft should only call ready for push with the tag connected. Transition level, flight level 090, wind 359 knots, visibility above 10 kilometers, few clouds 4,300, temperature 20, dew point 14, QNH 1020. Confirm information Victor. Good. So performance here, flight level 90. Enter that. Wartambo delivery, good evening. Ethiopian 808, stand Alpha 5, type Airbus A350, 900, information Victor. Request clearance to Addis Ababa.
Ethiopian 808, you're cleared to Addis Ababa, flight level 410 on request. Departure runway 03 left after departure, compliant departure 3 after departure, radar frequency at 122.8 and squawk 7360.
Ethiopian 808 cleared to Addis Ababa, runway 03 left, Vazur 3 Alpha departure, flight level 410 on request, and squawk 7360.
Ethiopian 808, read correct, command ready for push and start.
Roger, call ready for push and start, Ethiopian 808. Okay, so Vazur 3 Alpha is what we have and is what we set up already, so no need to change anything in here. Flight level 410, we are just going to set up that right away because we only have a tower controller, so why not just go all the way to our cruise level. And squawk is 7360. And we can go in here and set the transponder to default. Good. Then, while the passengers are boarding, let's do the secondary flight plan here and insert our engine out switch. We can go to waypoint and insert our engine out waypoint, which is going to say stored pilot waypoints, and this is going to be JNB X1. That's gonna be based on runway 03 left. That runway has a bearing of, let's see, 034, and then 25 miles out. Store and secondary flight plan. So flight plan, you said next waypoint, it's gonna be JNB X1, and then we are going to hold there with 1 minute leg times, and after that we come back. New destination OR Tambo, and we are going to be on runway 03 right this time around. ILS and then just return, and then we go to fix info and insert those waypoints. So far runway 03 left and on a radial of 034 and JNB X1. Okay, so let's have a look, and we can pull up the terminal chart as well. I think last time we used Navigraph charts, so let's just see now. OIS settings, and we are going to try Lido charts. On our last flight we used Navigraph charts, so let's see airport ground charts now. And sit from runway 03 left. Let's do that. So Vazur 3 Alpha is that one. We make a sharp left hand turn to avoid some restricted airspace, I think around here in this area. But then Vazur 3 Alpha 8,000, 6,900, 8,000. So continue, make a left hand turn and direct to Vazur, and then we can make that right hand turn, and then we go all the way to Addis Ababa, and that's going to be a straight in approach. Very good. Okay, engine out seat is set up, and we can then do the cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins and covers removed. Fuel quantity 33,500 kilos of fuel. Balanced. Seatbelt sign on. Barrel ref QNH 1020 set. Cockpit preparation checklist complete. Okay, so looks like boarding is still ongoing. So we can load up our airport maps along. There we go. Good, boarding is completed. So let's go back to our init information there. Fuel and load, and let's look at the load sheet. 167.8, 33.5, 33.5, that is good, and the CG is 29.5. That is set, and apparently we only have 16 minutes of extra fuel predicted. Okay, and with that we are pretty much ready to go. Extend our power off and beacon light can come on. And we can ask for the pushback. Okay, while the tag is getting connected, let's update our performance information. So sync FMS, sync the weather, see if there's any change, no change, compute. 146, 147, 151, flaps 2, flex 54. That's all good. So looks to me that there is no difference really. So 46, 47, 51, flaps 2, flex 54, no change. Okay, VHF.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
The delivery frequency is the same as the tower frequency, so we will stay with the same controller. Said we should only call him once the tag is connected and we are ready to go. So ground services, then toggle the slides and we can do the before startup checklist.
Locking gear.
Parking brake, set. Takeoff speed and thrusts, calculated. Slides armed, beacon light on, nose wheel disconnect, and the memo is checked. Before startup checklist complete. Pushback to runway 03 left is gonna be facing south today. That's gonna be nose to the left. Ethiopian 808, request pushback and engine start.
Ethiopian 808, pushback and start up approved, facing south, QNH 1020.
Push and start approved, facing south, QNH 1020, Ethiopian 808. Yep, nose left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brake is released.
Push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Good. So pushback time 12:19. That's 10 minutes earlier because we were scheduled to push at 12:30 Zulu, which is 2:30 p.m. local time here in Johannesburg.
Blowing into the mouthpiece. Only inflate your vest when exiting the aircraft. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft, 4 in front of the wing and 4 behind the wing.
Okay, time to start the engine. So ignition start, APU bleed is on, and FADEC is still running, and it's powered up, starting engine number 1. Parking brake is set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Stand by. Engine number 1 is still starting. Avail. Starting engine number 2.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Good, thank you. Engine number 2, Avail. So, ignition norm, APU bleed and APU master off. Flaps 2 for takeoff today, and the spoilers auto brake RTO. Okay, we have the
I know, this is the departure frequency is now 134.4.
134.4, I guess. I think. Okay, we got the clear signal from the ramp agent, and with that we are ready to do our flight control check. Ailerons. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Elevators. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Rudder pedals. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Flight control check is complete. After start checklist, anti-ice not required. Flight controls checked. Pitch and runner trim set automatically. Ground clearance is received. After start checklist complete. Ethiopian 808 request taxi.
Ethiopian 808, taxi to bullet point Juliet, runway 03 left via the apron and Bravo.
Taxi to holding point runway 03 left via the apron and Bravo. Ethiopian 808.
Ethiopian 808, just confirm holding point Juliet, runway 03 left.
Holding point Juliet, runway 03 left. Ethiopian 808. Holding point Juliet. Good. Okay, no problem. Let's go. So, taxi light on and parking brake off. Juliet holding point is all the way at the end anyway. Okay. Ethiopian 808, what was the departure frequency again?
Ethiopian 808, the departure frequency is 134.4.
134.4, Ethiopian 808, thank you. 134.4 we had correctly. Okay, good. So this is the apron, and then we just follow it all the way until it turns into Bravo.
Choosing to fly with us today.
Nice. Clear left, clear right. so from here on it's Bravo. Clear left and right. Okay, so Juliet, let's not miss that exit.
Ethiopian 808, Violet, runway 03 left, surface winds 350 degrees, 9 clear to take off, goodbye.
Cleared for takeoff, Ethiopian 808, runway 03 left, bye bye. Okay, so then Juliet is this one here. Strobe lights on. Yes, this is Juliet. Okay, taxi checklist. Flaps set to. Weather radar is on. Takeoff ICA memo. Takeoff no blue. Taxi checklist complete. We are lining up now. We have a PAX off takeoff. So 03 left via Juliet. Okay, lineup checklist. Cabin is secured. Takeoff runway is 03 left. PAX are off, and we are ready to go. All right, let's roll. 50%. And set full power. Manflex 54 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Airspeed is alive. $80 knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Already got an automatic handoff. 134.4. Thrust decline. Very nice scenery here in Johannesburg. I like it. Okay, set autopilot and switch on the PAX and talk to the approach controller. Approach, hello, Ethiopian 808 passing 7,400.
Ethiopian 808, Johannesburg, good evening. Climb to flight level 410, redirect to position, Golf Whiskey Victor, under radar control.
Climb to flight level 410 and direct to Golf Whiskey Victor under radar control, Ethiopian 808, thank you. Okay, so we got a nice shortcut. Insert, that's going to be a direct. Don't need to make that right hand turn. So flaps 1, speed checked, flaps 1. Flaps 0, speed checked, flaps 0. Nice. Good. So I think Gulf, actually now we have a radar control all the way to the whole of South Africa actually. Excellent work. So we got a shortcut all the way to the last waypoint for the South African flight information region.
Not this evening, sir.
Spoilers, disarm and pull altimeter to standard, and we can remove the fix info since we are not going to use the engine outset. So this one here clear out, this one here clear out, and we are good. 9,700. feet and all landing lights off and seatbelt sign off as well. So flight level 410 is set. So then we don't need this chart anymore since we got a shortcut that we are basically no longer following the departure. So we can just put on the map, and for now we can sit back, relax, enjoy some delicious catering at the back, and I will see you when it's time to do the approach briefing into Addis Ababa. We don't have ATC over there on VATSIM unless a controller comes online, which I highly doubt, but we are just going to use BeyondATC for that. Okay, so I'll see you in a minute.
Ethiopian 808 Heavy, Nairobi radar. Expect Rudol 1 Alpha, runway 07 right.
Expect Rudol 1 Alpha, runway 07 right, Ethiopian 808 Heavy. Alright, welcome back everyone. It's pitch black now, but it is only 16:23 Zulu. But as you can see on our navigation display here, we have got top of descent coming up in a couple of miles, and we have just been given our arrival into Addis Ababa, so that means we can
Ethiopian 808 Heavy.
Set up.
Contact Addis Ababa radar 125.1. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Addis Ababa radar 125.1, Ethiopian 808 Heavy. Alright, and as you can hear in the background, we are using BeyondATC now because we no longer have VATSIM ATC. We just switched over, and as you can see, we've been given a new squawk as well. So let's see now, Nairobi 125.1, we can then check in with them before we set up everything. Addis Ababa radar, hello, Ethiopian 808 at flight level 410.
Ethiopian 930, contact Bole approach 119.7. Contact Bole approach 119.7, Ethiopian 930. Ethiopian 808 Heavy, Addis Ababa radar contact.
Okay, good. So radar contact is acknowledged. So let's see now. We said, according to our operational flight plan, we were going to get Rudol 1 Alpha, which is what we have set up in our
Ethiopian 908 Heavy, Addis Ababa radar, expect EGNAC 7 Alpha.
Rudol 1 Alpha via Arona for runway 07 right. For now, we set up Arona Yankee, runway 079, or 07 right, but we could get the Zulu one as well. So let's see what it looks like. And as you can see, it's pretty straightforward.
Ethiopian 908 Heavy, descend to flight level 180.
This is good, so it should be as straightforward as it gets.
180, Ethiopian 908 Heavy.
Now we can set up our BTV. We will then say
Dubai 647, leave D05 for T, heading 250. Expect radar vectors for
maybe before we set up for BTV, let's just confirm the arrival. It is Rudol 1 Alpha.
Expect radar vectors for Arnhem Zulu.
From Arona, Rudol 2 Alpha, Rudol 1 Alpha. So from Rudol direct to Arona
Ethiopian 355, contact Bole approach 119 at decimal.
via AB102.
Contact Bole approach 119 decimal 7, Ethiopian 355.
That seems to be correct. AB107, 102. So we are not going through 102. That's not part of our route. We are just going straight to Arona. Interesting. Why is that? No, actually this is 107, this is 107, so that means we have to scroll a bit back. So 102 is over here. Okay, so 102, 107, and then Arona. 102, 107, and then Arona.
Dubai 647, contact Bole approach 119 at decimal 7.
Okay,
Contact
That-
Bole approach 119 at decimal 7. Sky
that's in
Dubai.
order. So let's set up our BTV. There we go. So BTV and runway 07 right, and we can vacate over here at Delta. Set BTV exit and auto brake BTV set. Alright, so then if we have a look at the chart, we need to find out the ATIS information now. So ATIS 1285. 1285. See if we can hear it from here.
Bole Airport information gone. 1547 when 100 and 5. Clouds at 2300. Temperature 13. 2.06. UNH 1027. Landing at departing runway 07 right. Transition level 140. 5G. Notice effect. Advise on initial contact. You have information go.
Okay, information go of QNH is 1027. And with that we can set up the arrival on our FMS. I just quickly want to check something here. Okay, so performance. Wind is 10085. Temperature is 13. QNH 1027. And we can then have a look at the chart. So we can look at, we are probably gonna get, we're gonna get either the Yankee or the Zulu, but let's set something up for now.
Ethiopian 808 Heavy, Rudol 1 Alpha, runway 07 right. Report ready for descent.
Ethiopian 808, Rudol 1 Alpha, runway 07, ready for descent. Right on time.
Ethiopian 808 Heavy, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Ethiopian 808 Heavy. Okay, 18,000 blue, or flight level 180 blue. So go around, not go around, but
938 Addis Ababa radar.
okay, that's not us. Okay, LNAV minimums barrel 8250.
7 Alpha, runway 07 right, Ethiopian 938.
So 8250.
Ethiopian 936 heavy.
What we can do is probably also pull up the chart. The chart for Arnav Zulu runway 07 right.
Runway 07 right, Ethiopian 936 heavy.
07 right. Arnav Tango, Arnav Zulu. So if we take the Zulu, if we get the Zulu, that's going to be minimums 8070. Okay, but it's all good. Alright, I think we have briefed for our arrival. We will then continue our descent. Okay, 18,000 or flight level 180 is coming up, and let's just have a look at the charts one more time. We are currently here. Once we reach Arona, we should then be expecting to be cleared for the RNAV, or not, because we have to be handed over to the approach controller first, and the approach controller is then going to tell us which approach we can expect to get. So I think for now we will continue descending, or we are going to level off at flight level 180 here, and then we wait to be handed over to the approach controller on 119.7.
Ethiopian 808 heavy, contact Bole approach 119.7.
Ethiopian 808 heavy, contact Bole approach 119.7. Bye bye. Bole approach, hello, Ethiopian 808 at flight level 180.
Ethiopian 808 heavy Bole approach. Good afternoon, QNH 1027. Expect the ER, Nav Zulu runway 07 right with the Arona transition.
QNH 1027, expect RNAV Zulu, runway 07 right with the Arona transition. Forgot our call sign at the end there. But we should be getting descent instructions very soon. So RNAV
808 heavy Bole approach. Good afternoon, QNH 1027. Expect the R. Nav Zulu runway 07 right with the Arona transition.
Ethiopian 808 QNH 1027, expect RNAV Zulu runway 07 right with the Arona transition. That may be because we forgot our call sign last time. So RNAV Zulu, Roro 1 Alpha, Arona transition, insert.
Ethiopian 808 heavy, descend to 14,000 feet, QNH 1027.
Descend to 14,000 feet, QNH 1027, Ethiopian 808 heavy.
Ethiopian 808 heavy, cleared direct Arona, cross Arona at or above 14,000 feet, cleared IER, Nav Zulu runway 07 right.
Clear direct Arona, cross Arona at or above 14,000 feet, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 07 right. Not sure what happened there.
Bole departure, Skyview by 647, 14,000 feet.
Skyview by 647, welcome back, continue.
Continue, Skyview by 647.
Delete the discontinuity. Why does it have an altitude restriction here? Interesting. I think we should put in SAML as a direct. There we go. and manage descent. So very high above the profile now, but we are cleared for the RNAV Zulu, so that is fine. I think we should be able to manage with full speed brake. Selected speed to 20. Let's just check performance here. Our approach speed is going to be 131 knots. What if we do a flaps config 3? That can still be alright.
Good evening, flight level 218 with information hotel.
We can probably do a flaps 3. Okay, I think here we don't need to check anything. Okay.
Nav X-ray runway 07 right with the EPROM transition.
QNH 1027, expect the R Nav X-ray runway 0 feet. Cleared R Nav X-ray runway 07 right, Ethiopian 938.
QNH 1027 set. Just ignore that.
Full departure Ethiopian 936 heavy. Good evening. Flight level 259, we have hotel.
We're actually way too high on the approach now.
936 heavy Bole approach. QNH 1027. Expect the R Nav X-ray runway 07 right with the EPROM.
I don't think we will be able to make it because there is the runway on our right hand side and it looks like we are very high on the approach. Flaps 1, speed check. Flaps 1.
Cross EPROM at or above 14,000 feet. Cleared R Nav X-ray runway 07 right.
Activate the approach.
Cross EPROM at or above 14,000 feet. Cleared R Nav X-ray runway 07
Flaps 2,
right.
speed check. Flaps 2. Now it's time to slow down aggressively. Approach checklist, barrel ref, QNH 1027 set. Seatbelt sign on.
808 heavy. Contact Bole Tower 118.1.
Contact Tower 118.1, Ethiopian 808 heavy. Gear down. Flaps 3. Bole Tower, hello, Ethiopian 808, RNAV runway 07 right. Minimum set, runway conditions set, auto brake, BTV, approach checklist complete.
Ethiopian 808 heavy, Bole Tower, continue.
Continue, Ethiopian 808 heavy. We are very, very high on the approach. There is no way we are going to be able to make it.
Ethiopian 908 heavy, exit left next available taxiway.
Unfortunately.
Next available taxiway. Ethiopian 908 heavy.
Very, very high on the approach.
Bole Tower, Ethiopian
But let's continue and see.
Runway 07 right. Ethiopian 938, Bole Tower, continue. Local Ethiopian 938.
2000.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Unfortunately, we were vectored too high. So there is no way we are going to be able to do that.
Ethiopian 808 heavy, wind 100 at 5, runway 07 right, cleared to land.
Clear to land, Ethiopian 808. No. Autopilot off, but we are going to go around.
No, Ethiopian 808 heavy, cleared to land, runway 07 right.
Clear to land, runway 07 right, Ethiopian 808 heavy. Not sure now why it says flex MCT. Okay, good. Autopilot on. So we are going around. Go around. The altitude for the Arnav Zulu is, let's see, we are set at 8,000 feet. I'm not sure why it's climbing so rapidly now there. Go around. Altitude is 14500. Flaps 0. Ethiopian 808 going around.
Ethiopian 808 heavy, go around. Fly the published missed approach procedure.
Fly the published missed approach procedure. Ethiopian 808 heavy. Okay, missed approach procedure. We are just proceeding on course, and we are going to have
heavy contact Bole approach 119.7. Speak soon.
contact Bole approach 119.7. See you soon. Ethiopian 808 heavy. (1197). Bole approach hello. Ethiopian 808 going around. Flaps 0. Speed checked. Flaps 0. We didn't get the chance to extend it. Continue. Ethiopian 808 heavy. Okay, so we didn't even get the chance to arm the spoilers because we were just too high on the approach, unfortunately. Not sure what's up with the speed target there. That doesn't make sense. Flaps are fully retracted. Let's see. Selected speed. We have set that now. But before that, econ speed 286 knots. But that's above the overspeed, according to the speed tape. And the reason is because we didn't bring the gear up. That makes more sense. So when we were going around, we only retracted the flaps actually. Gear never went up.
Ethiopian 808 heavy. Turn right heading 245. Descend to 11,500 feet. Expect further clearance in about 61 miles.
Please say again for Ethiopian 808 heavy.
Ethiopian 808 heavy. Turn right, heading 245. Descend to 11,500 feet. Expect further clearance in about 61 miles.
Then right heading 245 and descend to 11,500 feet. Ethiopian 808 heavy.
Turn right heading 275.
Then right heading 275. Ethiopian 808 heavy. 275. I would now slow down to something like 200. I think we are still too high.
Ethiopian 8350. Contact Bole Tower 118.1.
Contact tower.
Because now we should be at 10,500 or something like that.
Ethiopian 936 heavy. Turn right, heading 245. Descend to 11,500 feet.
but you can see the magenta line is there. That's probably where we are going to intercept it. Probably get a right hand vector again.
Ethiopian 808 Heavy, 10 miles from exit. Turn right heading 050. Maintain 8,900 feet until established. Cleared Arnav Zulu runway 07 right.
Then right heading 050. Maintain 8,900 feet. Cleared Arnav runway 07 right. Ethiopian 808 Heavy. Was it 8,900? And
maintain 8,900 feet.
Maintain 8,900 feet. Ethiopian 808 Heavy. Okay, activate approach. And F-lock. Flaps 1. Speed checked. Flaps 1. I think this time we are going to make it.
2,500.
Still F-lock star. Flaps 2. Speed checked. Flaps 2. Still config 3 landing that we have set.
2,000.
But somehow our barrow is now deleted. Arab Zulu 8070. 8070. Probably got deleted when we changed from Arnav Yankee to Arnav Zulu.
Ethiopian 808 Heavy. Contact Bole Tower 118.1.
Contact Bole Tower 118.1. Ethiopian 808 Heavy. Bole Tower, hello, Ethiopian 808, Arnav runway 07 right.
Ethiopian 8350, exit left next available taxiway. Exit left next available taxiway, Ethiopian 8350.
Very
Ethiopian
beautiful.
808 Heavy, Bole Tower, continue.
Continue, Ethiopian 808 Heavy. Very beautiful night lighting here in Addis Ababa. Very nice. Okay, that's starting to move. We can go gear down now. Lights are all on. And spoiler up.
936 heavy, Arnav X-ray runway 07 right.
Flaps 3.
Ethiopian 8350, monitor ground.
Set for landing.
1.9. Ground 121.9 at Ethiopian 8350.
UK.
Ethiopian 808 Heavy, wind 100 at 5, runway 07 right, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 07 right, Ethiopian 808 Heavy. Now we are all of a sudden a bit too high. Autopilot off.
Ethiopian 936 Heavy, Bole Tower.
And our BTV has been removed now.
Ethiopian 936 heavy.
Not sure what's up with that. But at least we caught it early.
Above.
3 reds. Okay, that's corrected now. Thing about nighttime landing is you can't see the touchdown zone really clearly. You can see the lights,
200,
but you don't see the target marker.
100,
It's got a display threshold.
80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Good. Spoilers, reverse green, diesel. $60 knots. And manual braking, and we can exit on the left.
Exit left at Delta.
Exit left at Delta, Ethiopian 808 Heavy. Not sure whether Delta is this one that's coming. Yes, it is. So this is Delta.
Ethiopian 936 heavy, wind 100 at 5, runway 07 right, cleared to land.
Can't really move.
07 right, cleared to land.
Can't move any further than this because we have got a runway to cross here.
Ethiopian 808 heavy, contact ground 121.9.
Contact ground 121.9, Ethiopian 808 Heavy. Let's start to clean up the aircraft. Ground is 121.9. Bole ground, hello, Ethiopian 808 Heavy. Request taxi to gate November 10.
Ethiopian 808 heavy, welcome to Bole Airport. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
I just said that. Fine. Ethiopian 808 Heavy, request taxi to gate November 10. It's November 10 or 10 November. It says November 10 on the map.
Ethiopian 808 heavy, say again, ramp number.
Ethiopian 808 request taxi to gate 10 November.
Ethiopian 808 heavy, gate 10 November, does not exist at this airport. Please select another.
Well, let's just go. I don't see them sorting us out. Let's see what GSX has in their database. See November parking. There we go. Let's say we go with 10 November. Request gate 10 November, Ethiopian 808. I think that's going to be futile.
Ethiopian 808 heavy, gate 10 November, doesn't exist at Bole. Please
Yeah.
select another.
Ah, it's fine. Forget it. Forget I said anything. Okay, so we're going to continue taxiing to up until Charlie 1. Then we should be alright. Landing checklist was already done. The ECA memo was fine. Then we should be all good.
Ethiopian 808 heavy. Unfortunately, gate 10 November isn't available at this airport. Please choose another.
Really? Request gate 12 November, Ethiopian 808.
Ethiopian 808 heavy. number.
Gate 12 November, Ethiopian 808. Yeah, I don't think anything is gonna come out of that interaction. Let's just continue.
Ethiopian 808 Heavy. Gate 12 November does not exist at this airport. Please select another.
Ethiopian 808, request gate assignment. Let's see what they say then. What do they have? We make a right-hand tier.
Ethiopian 808 Heavy, say again, ramp number.
Nah, just forget about it. Forget about it. Okay, we are leaving runway now, so we can turn the taxi light and landing light can come off together with the strobe lights as well. Come on now. Off.
808 Heavy, say again, ramp number.
Tell you what, I'm just going to close it now. Because there is no point now. Said November 10, which is a little bit to the left there. Tell you what is this one in front of us? That's November 14. Might as well choose that one. Change facility to November 14. Or not. Let's see. November 14. Yeah, let's keep going. So there we go. So let's just switch off all the lights. Performance of this airport is not very good apparently, because as you can see, the system is all of a sudden struggling, but it was buttery smooth when we were in Johannesburg. Okay, apparently not yet. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, it does seem like I want us to park very, very far in. Okay. Alright, a little bit of that and parking brake is set. APU is on and we can switch on the APU bleed. And wait for it to show up here. APU bleed and engines can come off. So 2 and 1. Alright, welcome to Bole, Addis Ababa. Brakes are hot, we'll deal with that a little bit later. For now, not the batteries, but the fuel pumps. It's very difficult to operate when the aircraft is stuttering like this. And with that, we can then switch off the beacon light and the seatbelt sign as well. And with that, we can request deboarding. Parking checklist. Parking brake or chocks. Parking brake is set. Engines are off. Wing light is off. We didn't use today. Fuel pumps are off. Parking checklist complete. Arrival time 17:45. That is 5 minutes. Actually, that is exactly on time. We're scheduled to arrive at 17:45 Zulu. So even with the go around, we managed to make it. So we use auto brake medium. Of course, the brakes are hot. I would say if I go to ground, and I would say ask for chocks. Not removed. They are on now, but probably as soon as I remove the parking brake, then GSX is going to complain, right? Or at least the last time on my previous flight it complained that we should keep the parking brake set. But this time around it's not complaining. So that is it. Welcome once again to Bole Addis Ababa Airport. So yeah, that was a nice 5-hour flight over from Johannesburg. That's one of the routes that is flown by Ethiopian Airlines. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.